back, you guys, to my paper flipbook process featuring the ScrapDiva Designs 12 by 12 paper. This is the Boo-Tiful Nights. It is beautiful. Let me tell you, it's 24 sheets, double-sided. You get 2 sheets for each pattern. So you get this pumpkin one with the orange background. It's so cute. The cauldron, I'll go through them really quickly because I do want to get into the project, but this is a cauldron with some bones, pink bones. The stamped ghost with polka dot, look at that, looks like confetti. The girl witch with the cauldron, flowers, a broom, and the back is little skull heads. The adorable ghost tag and stripes. And look at all these cuties. Look at these girls, the little skeleton. These are all dies that ScrapDiva has. A couple of extras like the little girl witch, the boy pumpkin, and the skeleton boy. My favorite. They are not dies, but they are wonderful inclusions to this collection. Plain pink background. Spider webs with pink spiders. And the back is off-white with polka dots. The little voodoo people, with the back being some stars, pink stars. So these colors are so on trend. A coffin, spider, bat, and some witches' brooms. The brooms are from the Broom Shakers. Look at this. All of the images all together. They look like they're just having a fun party. That is so cute. And then the back is a checkered, or I forgot, but that's orange and pink. And then the ghosty girl with her glasses. The back is like script, kind of like if it's like wonky writing. That's super cute. And then this one is the skull from the skull bag topper. Isn't that adorable? The little house with like the little neighborhood. And that is all of the sheets right there. They are so nice and really well. The paper's so good and nice and thick. I'm going to leave this white so you can see the foam sticks, the other stuff, foam stickers, sorry. All the little same images, but you get them to make embellishments, and these are the chipboard stickers. So there's 2 different kinds, foam stickers and chipboard stickers. Super cute. And you get ephemera packs. Ephemera pack number 1, 2, and 3. They all come with different things, so that's a lot of fun. Oh, it's so cute. Now, let's get started into the project that I want to do, because that's what takes me the longest and I'm going to go from start to finish. So if this is a long video, sorry. I have this paper bag from my local drugstore, and I saved it because it was really nice and clean, and I folded it up to put it away, and it gave me the idea to create a flip book. I haven't done it in a while. Here's the dies that I'm going to be using. I'll be using the Loaded Pocket Large, the Tall Jack-o'-lantern. I didn't end up using the little potions, but I will name all of these. Or the bow shakers. I didn't end up using that. But at the end, I will have what I used. So, let's get started. I'm making sure that I fold down the bag to the exact size that I want. Making sure I iron out all of the little, crinkles and wonky pieces. I'm going to speed this up because, like I said before, this is what takes me the longest time, is what papers I want to pick out, what papers I don't want to use to cover them up. And by covering up, I don't want to put something over it. I want the papers to shine, and that is the hardest thing for me. So I'm measuring kind of what I want and eyeballing if I want flaps, if I want page. I ended up going with a more simple kind of flip book. Normally you do them with envelopes, but today I'm using a paper bag because I haven't done that in a long time. So this was 4 3/4 by 7. So I'm placing the papers where I want, and I wanted to use 3 papers, the back and front side, so you can kind of see everything. Excuse me. And then once all my papers were cut down to the exact size that I needed them, I went ahead and did double-sided tape and glue tape. I did double-sided tape and then my tape runner. Or maybe a glue stick. There we go. I recently found this little glue stick in my stash, and I thought I should use that. Now, if you noticed, I marked with a pencil the flap that is going to be the cover is a little bit smaller, so I cut down the paper. I figured out where the little hole punch, half a circle, needed to be so that I can create that and make it into a pocket. Once that was done, I wanted to make sure that the colors that I had set up are actually going on the right spot, and it worked out. Everything worked out pretty well. And the very back of my book, I'm not going to add anything. I'm just going to leave it the way it is because there's going to be a ribbon going around it. Now, this is the part where I found out that I needed to glue my bag all the way down. Again, it's been a while, so I just kind of dumped some glue in there, excuse my hand, and make sure that it's nice and hot. And putting it all together, I accidentally got a drop on the inside portion of that pocket, and I just needed to unstick it because I am going to add in some patterned paper in there to show and to give it a little pop. So you could see right there, I'm kind of figuring out what I needed to do. It was acting up. So I glued down the sides, and I'm going to add this in just as a backing. I already added in the double-sided tape. I'm going to do some glue stick, and the glue stick portion is going to go down first so I can have some wiggle room. Once it was all nice and perfectly fit, now it looks good. So you can see the little spiderweb pattern paper. Now I'm going to work on the sides, and I'm going to add in double-sided glue, tape, double-sided tape, and some hot glue on that portion because that's the bottom of the bag. It's a little thicker, so I need a stronger adhesive. So that's what I'm going to do for the most part on there. Look at this. You don't have to do this. You can see right here on this white polka dots, I didn't add adhesive. I added in the corners, I added on the crevices, but I didn't add it on the white paper. I wanted it to use it as a pocket, and I ended up not putting anything in there. At the very end, you'll see there was nothing in there. I should have done a miniature tag or something, but I completely forgot, to be honest with you. Now, I went ahead and I did some die cutting off camera with a couple of dies. I will go over that later. But I wanted you to see that some of the images are the cute and adorable dies that ScrapDiva already has. This loaded pocket, it worked like super perfect in there because it gave it some space. And there's going to be a fun little embellishment that goes in there. And this is a pumpkin tag that I made. You could see that shaker. I'll show all these in there at the very end. So I needed to add this little guy right here because it looked plain. I will go and decorate that. Like I said before, this is pretty much simple. I wanted to create something quickly with this collection. I had to get my hands on it. I wanted to craft something fast. I'll probably go back in there and add in more details, maybe some jemmies. But for the most part, I really wanted to work with this paper. So this is what I came up with, and I thought it was really cute because I hadn't played with a paper bag flipbook type in a long time. I just made a really quick library book pocket, and the tag. I had some sewn tulle, I don't know why I say it in Spanish, tulle, and made a little skirt because the ephemera piece actually has a skirt on the little Voodoo doll. Now I'm going to go ahead and, now that I've added the major pieces into the book, I'm going to go and decorate it. Because this isn't decorating, this is just making sure I have all my big pieces in place. Now I want to go in and do the fun part and decorate. Adding some ribbon onto that fun shaker. Look at that cutie. A doily that I had, it was in the perfect color. Now I have this snow globe, or during the season, I guess it's a crystal ball. I don't know. There's a little ghosty in there, adding in some texture with those fibers, trying to add in all of the scraps that I have left over from cutting the patterned paper, making it just kind of add layers and have different pieces of the collection on there. adding in my little snow globe with the little ghost. Now the tag needs reinforce little circles at the top, and then I'm going to add in some ribbon. This looks red, but it's orange. I don't know why it looks red on camera. Now, this circle piece is from the snow globe. It was a pattern paper, and I needed to give dimension. So I'm adding all those extra pieces, the negative pieces from the skull bag topper. That's what that skull is from. Now I'm going ahead and looking through my ephemera, what I want to use from each pack. Like I said, they have different packs and they all have different things. So you're just going to have to order all three. I'm such a bad enabler, but you're going to need all three packages because all the girly ghost witches and boy ghosts are so cute. You need it. Now here I'm using chipboard. That potion is a chipboard. The ephemera Hocus Pocus. And I feel like it needs more ephemera, more pieces. I'll probably go in and bring in my stamp that coordinates with this from ScrapDiva and makes like some speech bubbles on the little witch girls. Again, pulling out, I knew I had seen a bat somewhere in a flower, so that's a great addition to the little girly voodoo doll. I glued the voodoo doll, only the left side of it, so it created a pocket. And then adding all the paper that comes with tags. I'm adding that little ghost, and then I'm gonna put some fibers, threads, ribbons through that. I was gonna put an eyelet, but once I looked out the size that I had, it didn't work. So ribbon it is. And I really like this texture of the white kind of little, I don't know what kind of fiber that is, but I have it in pink, white, red, black, and those are the flowers that my husband comes home and gives me flowers. He knows that I like those and I like using in my crafting, so that's a piece of that. Now is for the cover. I always leave the covers for last, and I do want ribbon to be the closure of this book, so I'm adding hot glue to the back with the ribbon and to the front because my cover is going to have the skull bag topper right there. Look it. I really liked how that looked, and it needed something. It needed something on the side. I know it's girly and it has a bow, but I needed something else. While I'm still thinking of what that is, I'm adding foam from my little box of, little extra pieces from die cutting stuff. I'm just adding little pieces here and there, saving the scraps I have because crafters do that. Gluing that on and then putting that to the side. I will come back to that. Putting that to the side. These were the little cards that I cut out with one of the dies, and I want to decorate them just really quick because I'm going to end up using those. I already have where I'm going to use those in my personal life. Those are going to be little tags that I send to my nephews and my niece. Now, just decorating it with more ephemera. And I'm going to keep it kind of simple because I'll probably end up making it a hole punch and adding some ribbons on there. Now, I know this is controversial. I'm cutting an ephemera piece in half, but when I use both of the ephemeras, it's like justifying that I cut it, right? That's my I do end up using it in another spot. Yes, right there on the little tag. And it's being used in both places. Now I'm adding in more scraps because that little confetti paper needed some love. So there, little stars, another flower. Sorry, that was off camera. Putting the tag back in. This lonely witch is looking kind of sad, so she needs more embellishments. And I added some candy chipboard pieces on there. This is what it looks like. This is how it came out. Tying it with that ribbon, adding in a Hocus Pocus chipboard piece. Look at that, how cute. Let's go over it now because I need to show you everything. Okay, friends, here is the final result. I'm so excited how this turned out. I really love it. I'm so happy that ScrapDiva came out with a paper collection. I think it's really cute. and it is very much on trend this year with the light pink, dark pink, orange, spots of little, pieces of black and everything. And like I said before, you need to get your hands on this. Even if you're still crafting, I know this is the last day. Today is actually officially October 31st, but it comes with super cute foam stickers, chipboard stickers, and the ephemera pack there. So I'm going to use this collection next year as well, because I still have so much that I want to create with it, but that's going to have to wait. So let's get started, and let me just show you the inside. Of course, I used the skull bag topper for the front here, and then chipboard piece here. I loved how it turned out. And I do have to say that even though I haven't made one of these in such a long time, it took me a moment to kind of figure out what I was doing, because I forgot my way around a brown paper bag. So library book, pocket here, more ephemera, chipboard pieces, collection here. And then this right here is the really cute little pumpkin. I have the stuff here on the side. The tall jack-o'-lantern. So this can go to a bag that ScrapDiva has, but I just use it here. It's a great way to even like document little things here and there. The chipboard pieces, the ephemera, this little square piece right here is this square, and it is to decorate the inside pocket. I'll show you too. But loaded pocket large. Isn't that fun? Then of course this cutie patootie here, the Voodoo doll mini album, but I used it as a little pocket holder here for more cards, tags. I could put pictures in this. I could just write little things on here. And you saw the way that I decorated, or that I glued that on. And then of course the pocket here is also from the loaded pocket large. I use the pocket here, and because ScrapDiva paper is double-sided, you get the chance to either use one side or the other, because it cuts perfectly, and the perforated lines could be used either side. And so this little square right here is actually what decorates here, but I used it at the top. And then of course this shaker coming in from the Scallop circle shaker tags. Here we are. Look at that. I put a little ephemera in there and used some of the ephemera on top to be able to kind of hold its little place there. Isn't it cute? I really like that. And the pocket is nice and fluffed up, so it's not going to be smashed or anything. And then last but not least, the inside is another tag with a what is it called? Snow globe, but I guess you can use it as a, like, what is it called? Crystal ball kind of thing. But yeah, that's what is going on with my tag. I was just using some fibers and everything. And of course, you can add more pockets. You can lift it up. But I completely forgot that I used to create something like this. I haven't done it in a long time, and this was a great way to use that up. My little brown paper bag from the drugstore, even making a bigger one with, the grocery store bag. And that's cute. I didn't decorate the back. I left it as is, and I just hot glued like you saw. And that is all. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking this out. Check out ScrapDiva. I will have all the dies linked, and get your hands on some paper. I'm excited if she's going to start having more paper, more all that kind of stuff. I'm all for it. I really like the fact that these little dies, that the dies match the paper, like this girl right here. Okay? Come on. Isn't that cute? And a majority of the ghost stamp from earlier this year It just super cute. This ghosty was a tag ghost. Super cute. Don't forget to check the description to get your code. And November 1st, you get your new release from ScrapDiva. So don't forget to check out that code so you can get your release. Yay! You can get your 10%. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by.